Hello everyone, I'm here again with another video for y'all, with another reading. And if you are new, welcome to my channel. I'm Donnescha, and welcome back to those of you who've been around. You know, it's always good to have you guys back. Okay, I hope everybody is doing great. All right, so today's reading is going to be your spiritual gifts and abilities. So this actually is a part of the poll that I did like 2 months ago. I had told you guys, if you pay attention to what goes on the channel, I had told you guys I was going to do all of the ones that's on the poll, from the one that got the most votes to the very least, that I was going to do them over time. So I did messages from Spirit already. I did healing messages for you. You can find those on my channel. You can scroll for them. I'm not going to provide any links, but you can just scroll and find them on my channel. And this one was the one that came in third, with spiritual gifts and abilities. And the last one I'm going to do is what's my strongest chakra. That'll be the last one. So I'll do that one whenever, very soon. But yeah, this one is going to be your spiritual gifts and abilities. So it's not going to be a long, drawn out reading. But get straight to the point. But yeah, before I get into the group selection, I do want to let you guys know I have a sale going on. It began on April 30th and it ends on June 1st. If you are interested in getting a love reading from me, all the love readings that I offer are on sale. Okay, that's the only readings that I have that are on sale. I'm doing it for spring, so check that out. You can find it on the community tab page if you scroll forward. It'll be a pink post where you can see the regular prices and then you can see the sales prices. If you can't find it or you're confused because you're looking in the description, because the description is the regular price down there, and I know it can be a bit confusing, you can email me and I can like send you the information or explain to you what exactly am I offering in the sale if you are confused. So yeah, well, you know, my email's in the description if you want to know, you know, any further information about that. If you are interested in, if you're interested in a reading in general, or if you are interested in getting a love reading while it's on sale, don't miss it, because, you know, can't beat these little prices, okay? So with that being said, let's get into the group selection. Now, we got 3 groups here. Group 1 is going to be represented by control. We're starting over from the left, moving to the right, like this here. Group 1 is going to be represented by control. Group 2 is going to be represented by unleash. Group 3 is going to be represented by light. Okay? Once again, group 1, control, starting from the left, moving over to the right. Group 2 is unleash, and group 3 is light. Okay, I do want you to keep in mind, we're going into this reading. This will be a general reading, so not everything will resonate for everyone as it is for a collective of people. So take whatever feels right for you and lead them other messages to other people. Of course, you don't have to accept none of these messages. You can reject them, okay? And with that being said, let's get started with group number 1. Hello, and welcome to everyone who selected group number 1, okay? I do want you guys to know, if you don't feel like you have any spiritual gifts or abilities, it don't make no sense for you to watch this reading. You have to have an open mind to, you know, watch something like this, okay? Just to let you know that, okay? So if not, this may not be the reading for you, all right? But yeah, welcome again to everyone who selected group number 1. Again, you guys pick control, if I did not say that. It says here, link your own constellations and take control. So maybe you need to get control of these gifts. Maybe you have access to these gifts for some of y'all, but it's kind of hard for you to control them. It's kind of like you don't really understand them, or you need to gain control over your gifts. I mean, if you want to. All right, we'll see what those gifts are. I'm gonna just put that right here so it's not in the way. Okay. Let's see what your spiritual gifts, abilities are. We have clairsentient. You might can barely see this one. But clairsentient. That's clear feeling. We have don't let them take your power away. How do I want to line this up? Let me see. Clairvoyance. Clear seeing. 3 of Wands. The 6 of Coins. And then we have the Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. So we can see right off the bat that, you know, you guys in this group, you may be clairsentient, and you have clear feeling. That's clairsentient is clear feeling, and clairvoyance. You have clairvoyance. Or you're clairvoyant with clear seeing. So you may see and feel spirits' messages, okay? Because it says here, you feel spirits' messages, a sense, a touch. You feel deep in your soul, a sensation of feel, a touch. Clairvoyance, you can see spirit. Spirit sends you images, visual representation, sight and vision. So maybe for some of you, you have visions, okay? This can be, you know, you have visions in your dream state. You know, if you are like a channeler, or you know, maybe for some of you, you can see in the like you can see in the future. If you want to say, like, you can make predictions, I want to say it like that. Maybe you can make predictions and stuff like that. Now, this does not have to be your career. You don't have to be a tarot reader. You don't have to be a reader of any kind. You don't have to use any divination of any kind. But you may just have this ability, and you may use it in your life. Maybe you use it on people you personally know. Maybe you use it to help guide you in life. You use it to see messages and stuff from spirit clearly. However, or you may do, you know, any divination or whatever, right? But yeah, you may see spirit's messages and feel them versus someone who would be more of a clairaudient. So you don't necessarily get a lot of messages through audience or any other way. You might just get imagery. Like, again, you know, if you're channeling or something like that, you see images. It may come through as like playing a video. You don't really hear any messages, though. You may hear it sometimes, but it's more of like an imagery type of thing. You may see pictures, images. It comes to as like a vision. Again, you can make predictions and things like that. For some of you, that's some of your gifts. You can make predictions. You can see the future. I get that here with the 3 of Wands. You can see what's coming, what's ahead. You know, your future, other people's future, or whatever. And some of you use this. You exchange your gifts for, you know, it can be, you know, for people pay for it for some of y'all, if that is something you make money from, or you do it for free for people you know. For some of y'all, get that with the 6 of Coins. Maybe you just help people just randomly for some of y'all, or just, again, help yourself. Again, I could get that with the Mirror Guardian. It kind of gives me crystal ball type of energy. So again, like seeing in the future, seeing what's to come, predictions. You can make predictions, or you can just see something coming from a mile away, like, you know, before anybody else does or whatever. And that way, and clairsentient, also you can feel spirits' messages. You can, that imagery, you can feel those images and that and your predictions that you make. You feel that those messages are correct. You can feel sensation. Maybe when you walk in a room, you can, because you're clairsentient, you can understand what previously happened. Like, you can feel tension, something that the average person cannot feel. You understand what I'm saying? You can feel certain energies in rooms. You can feel spirit in the room. You may feel spirits or whatever. For some of y'all, you may also see them, glimpses of images and stuff like that. It depends on if your crown chakra and third eye is well balanced, because they may come through as shadows or things in like your peripheral vision sometimes, or you may see them clearly, little apparitions and things like that for some of y'all, or it's clear. Some of you may just be well deep into your gifts, or this is gifts that you may have where you can take control of them. And just, you know, through meditation, balancing your chakras, all of them, okay? Especially the higher chakras and your heart chakra, okay? You need to be in touch with your heart in order to reach spirit and stuff like that. But yeah, if you're wondering, this is something that this may be a gift you have. If you did not know, some of you, this is just your confirmation and you just wanted to see. Yeah, it's kind of like she's looking into the mirror, like into like, you know, like she seems like she's making a prediction. Kind of reminds me of that imagery. That's what I get. Also, I'm seeing you guys have, you know, if you access these gifts, it will be very powerful. Also, I'm seeing here, with the energy here, I'm kind of getting like a powerful manifester as well. So that may be a gift you have. You may have powerful manifesting abilities because of, you can envision stuff because you're a clairvoyant. You can envision your future. That will help you. That helps, you know, with law of attraction or manifesting or whatever. Because if you envision something, you can make that vision come true. I do have some cards over here in case I need to clarify anything, but it seems like your messages are coming through here quite clear. But yeah, I do see you guys, of course, you're clairsentient, clairvoyant. You could be a powerful manifester here. You can make predictions. You can, you know, make it, because this is like longevity planning here for the future. So you can manifest things for you, like you may be a quick manifester. You know, no matter how big or small the manifestation is. So access that. Try to access that. Some of you are like, I don't think so, because I've been trying to manifest this. Maybe it's just some work you need to do as far as balancing them chakras. You need to believe in yourself more, and you need to take control of your abilities and things like that. Let me take a look at the book at the Mirror Guardian really quick. Let me see. I just want to take a look real quick. Yeah, take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges, how far you come. Recognize your gifts. So you have to recognize and take control of your gifts, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. The mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideas are in fact what is reflected back to you by your world. So you have to remember to see, because you're a clairvoyant, because you can, and this manifesting here, it says here, the mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideas are in fact what is reflected to you by your world. So check in with that inner world. If you or with your inner self, with your core beliefs and what you believe, so that you can you know, manifest your desires and stuff like that. The universe and spirit is wanting you to exchange with them, you know, exchange with us. You are a powerful manifester. So if you've been wanting to manifest, you know, some things here, because a lot of y'all have been trying to, you do have that gift to manifest, you know, big, small. So do that. That's what I'm seeing here as well. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged. I feel it says by others, but I'm feeling, you know, more so by yourself. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. Now you gotta believe that you have these gifts in order to access them. You have to believe, because some of you are, I feel like what's stopping you guys from accessing these gifts, if you are part of the group the individuals who are watching this group who have not accessed these gifts, or you want to access them. If not, then it's not a message for you. You have to believe this. Some of you guys be like, oh, I believe in it, but there is a blockage where it's kind of like you don't necessarily believe, like, I mean, you might believe in spiritual gifts, but you don't believe that you're gifted, or you can access these gifts, or it's some skepticism here. If I'm saying that word, like you're a little bit of a skeptic, kind of, which is causing a blockage. So you need to like work with that. But I'm seeing that here for your spiritual gifts and abilities there. I think that's going to be it for y'all. Yeah, take control of it. Take control of it here, okay? That's all I have for everyone who selected group number 1. Thank you guys for watching. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did, in fact, enjoy the reading. If you resonated with it, give it a thumbs up. It does help. It take nothing but a second. If you would like a private reading from me, that information is in the description. Now, I do have a love reading sale going on for spring. If you are interested in purchasing a love reading from me, only on the love readings, It began on April 30th. It ends June 1st. So, book your reading if you are interested in a love reading. Only the love readings are on sale. The normal prices are in the description. You'll find the love reading prices on the community tab page. It's a pink post. Just scroll a little bit for it. It's there. If you're still confused, you can email me and ask me some questions about it. If you can't find it, or if you're confused because of that description, it's the regular prices, email me. I can give you the information. Or, if you want a private reading in general, any type of reading, you can email me, okay? And yeah, if you want to hear another message, or this group didn't resonate, or you were drawn to another group, that is totally fine. Pick another one if you would like to. But until next time, beautiful people, love y'all. Peace. Bye. Have a good one. Hello and welcome to everyone who selected group number 2, okay? So before I get into it, if you don't believe that you have any gifts, or if you don't believe in like having spiritual gifts or whatever, this reading definitely not going to be for you. If you have no purpose to watch it, you're just watching it, it just won't make any sense. So, this not going to be for you unless you're open to, yourself having some gifts and abilities, spiritual gifts and abilities, okay? Because it's spiritual gifts and abilities, not just like gifts outside of spiritual things, okay? Just to let you know, okay? So you guys pick unleash, hold nothing back, expand into the universe. So maybe, your gifts, you need to unleash these gifts, unleash them. Or you're on the verge of unleashing your gifts, hold nothing back. Maybe some of y'all are holding yourselves back. Expand into the universe. Use your gifts. Put them to use, whether it be on yourself, on others. Unleash them. They want to be unleashed, okay? Your gifts. All right, I'm going to put that there so it's not in a way. We have nature. Let's see what your gifts are. Clairaudience and claircognizant. Okay. We have here the sun. The King of Coins, and the Protection Guardian. Something seems different with the way I lined these up than the last group. I'll see when I get done. If something looks different, I probably lined them different. You definitely have Earth Angel energy. So I don't know if some of y'all gonna resonate with that, but you guys may be an Earth Angel in this group. That's something I'm picking up intuitively. Okay. You have a strong connection to Gaia, Mother Earth. That's what I'm seeing here. All right. Okay, so you guys here, you guys may be one of your spiritual gifts can be clairaudience. That's clear hearing, and claircognizant, or you claircognizance, clear knowing. Okay, so, and then I feel like with nature coming through here, I feel like you guys have a strong connection again to I feel like you guys might be earth angels. Also, something here about having connection to animals. I'm kind of getting that too here, being that you have a strong earth energy coming through here. Some of you actually have a green, now I know this is not spiritual, but you have a green thumb to where it's, I don't know, you can heal plants. You can probably, if you ever thought about gardening, or maybe some of y'all do that, you should really try to garden, or like get into gardening, because just, it can be like for a hobby or something like that, or just because you'll be really great with that, because you have a spiritual gift, you have a connection to nature and like plants and animals and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying here. Like you may hear the plants and animals. I don't know. Like, that's what I'm saying here. Like, communication. I'm kind of getting that card from the archetype called like communication with the animal spirits and nature spirits or something like that. Like, that's what I'm seeing here. Like, you have a strong connection to the earth here. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, you may hear the plants and animals and the trees and things like that. and I'll give that with the King of Coins to him. You would do really, really well, and you probably do really, really well in the 3D and Earth. But you do have you can call in, a spiritual gift you have is you can manifest specifically money, like specifically money, really, really fast. So that's a gift you have, like you go specifically money, specifically fast. Like that's what I'm saying here for when it comes to like some here with manifest. Now group one had something with that, but it was in a different way. Y'all, something here with money, you can specifically manifest money. You are the protection, like again, you're an earth angel, so you protect the earth, the environment. Like you being in the environment makes the environment healthy. I don't know if you ever thought about this, but something coming through here, because there's some additional message here. You would really live well if you lived in a rural area or whatever, or like had land or something like that. Maybe you do. Maybe you've been thinking about that, but I don't know. It's something here with that. And you will really prosper in that environment, or like, I don't know, doing something. You can make money through land, or like off your land or something like that. I'm seeing here with that. That's a gift some of you guys may think, but it's coming off as a spiritual, because you have that connection to the earth, your earth angel, that you have those abilities that would manifest in that way on earth, if you understanding what I'm saying here. With clairaudience, yeah, you can hear spirits' messages. Again, you may hear nature, the animal spirits, plants. Of course, you can hear spirits. So instead of like visually seeing things, you may actually get a lot of messages from spirit through audio. Like telepathic communication, you don't necessarily get. You may get images and feelings sometimes, but it's more so audience, like a audio. Okay, so you can hear spirit. Spirit speaks to you. Verbal communication, audible. Yeah, it's like audible. And you have the energy of clear knowing. So maybe you may understand why an animal is specifically hurting, because maybe you can use that clairaudience to hear that animal. But I'm just giving an example here. But clear knowing. An animal may come up to you and you know exactly what that animal wants, or you may know exactly what a plant needs, or you may know when the energy shifts in nature. Some of you can sense certain weather conditions. Now, it's not the same as when the weatherman or weather woman, whatever, and you could sense stuff without like looking at that, if you understand what I'm saying. Like you can sense certain weather conditions and stuff. I'm not talking about when you can smell when the rain coming. No, I mean just in general, you can sense like something is going to happen with the weather as well. Like, and that's like your clear knowing, the clear knowing here. You just know spirit's messages, knowing the information, no extra info needed. More of a understanding, so you have more of no knowledge understood is more of an understanding here. Like sometimes you can feel and sense stuff, like you can like just not like clear sentient. It's different. It's like you can like sense stuff because you know it clearly, if you understand what I'm saying here. Okay, so you can like you can like warn people of certain stuff, or like you can sense like when a flood or something is coming, or like you just know certain stuff. Like if weather conditions is a certain way at a certain period, you're gonna be like, I know when this particular time of the year come, there's gonna be like a massive flood, or it might be, a tornado or a hurricane or something gonna be at this particular time between. That could be because spirit gave you that clairaudience, or or you know what I mean, or like a telepathic communication here. It can be because you are in tune with the earth and with nature. So earth and nature are communicating to you, if you understand what I'm saying here. So you do have a bit of masculine energy with that feminine energy. That's when that masculine and feminine energy mix together, which gives you that protection guardian. So it's like you have the ability to protect the earth or whatever. Or like you can, for example, something on like a smaller scale here is, let's say somebody say, oh, you know, I want to move here. And you be like, I don't think it's a good idea for you to move there because I'm just sensing around this time the weather conditions are going to be so bad and you may lose your home, or you know, you may have to leave that area because the weather conditions are going to be bad around this time of the year. I don't know why I know, but I just know because you got that clear understanding there, okay? Now you can just have clear knowing just in general with anything. You can just clearly know, I don't know what it is. Sometimes you might be like, I don't know what it is, but I just know that if I go here, that's not going to work out for me. I just know, so I'm not even going to go there. Or clear knowing if, you know, some people may look at it as being a gut feeling. No, clear cognizant is different. It's like heightened. It's more than just a gut feeling. It's a knowing thing. You know it. It's not just good. You know, right? I understand. So if I said anything about like, I don't know why I know, that was a mistake. Okay. I don't understand why I'm feeling this way, but you understand. Like, I'm not going to go here because I understand that something bad going to happen if I go here. I don't want to go on this trip because I understand that if I go, something bad going to happen to me or something bad going to happen on this trip. So I'm not going. I have that understanding because I'm warned by spirit, right? It can be, you know, because of just, again, spirit done told you that, or you just clear knowing it's mixed both here, okay? So it can be, you know, that type of stuff there. Let's take a look at the protection guardian in the book here real quick. Drop any shields of shame, resistance, fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. Yeah, so don't hide who you are. Unleash those gifts. You were born to shine, okay? And then you have the sun here. Let those gifts unleash, shine. Put those gifts to use, all right? Put those gifts to use to guide you through life. You can really use clairaudience to help you through life. You can use your cognizant abilities to help you through life, to help you gain, because you can be very successful on earth. If you want success, try to access these gifts, okay? They're saying that you have these gifts, or make them stronger, or some of y'all know this and you're actually trying to strengthen these gifts, or, you know, you are just, you know, you are successful. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that the angelic protection, see, you're protected, so that's why you have clear knowing. You have angelic protection is swirling around you at the moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. So you have protection, so you're going to be warned through clear cognizant a lot, or through clairaudience. If you're not listening, they're going to come through in clairaudience, okay? So you're going to be warned. Like, you might be warned that, you know, something may be medically wrong with you. I'm not trying to scare you in your, like, maybe something is going on in your body that you need to get checked up on, and you will have that clear knowing. Now, we all do have that connection to our body, and we know when something wrong, but for you, it's kind of different. Some of us, everybody don't have that to know when something wrong. But you going, and if you're not listening, spirit gonna come through in clairaudience and let you know, hey, this is going on, or you need to get this checked out. You understand what I'm saying? Now, some of you may be embarrassed to go to the doctor, or, you know, to be like, oh, I just feel like, you know, something wrong with me. I just got a feeling. Because sometimes, you know, medical professionals don't want to hear that. They be like, okay, I can't give you no CAT scan or give you a scan because you have a feeling. Do you have any symptoms or anything like that? No, you know, you need to put your foot down, you know, bring out that masculine energy or whatever, right? I don't know. That's what I'm getting here. Call on your guides for help in changing frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realize this now. So, yeah. That's what I'm saying here for y'all in this group. I had this for clarification, but I don't need it. Yeah, so don't be like, unleash these gifts. That's the gifts that I'm seeing here with y'all. Some, again, earth angel, you may have a connection to the, you can hear plants, animals, the earth, like something about the weather conditions and things like that. Clear knowing, you have that understanding. Clear audience, that's what I'm seeing here. Protecting the earth, the environment. You would you can manifest money, specifically money, very fast, quickly, large amounts of money. So try to get into that. That's what I'm seeing here. And anything else I said, if I'm forgetting something that I mentioned, yeah, you will do really well with land, or like making money from land, or I don't know, something like that. Some here also, if some of y'all that because of this spiritual gift, some about in investments, you'll do good in investments or something like that. Just bringing in that earth aspect, because of that spiritual gifts you have, you will do good in investments. Some here will land. Maybe you can, like, own and land and all that. I'm saying here, growth. You will prosper in that area. So if you've been thinking about that or look into that, you can use your gifts to do that. Like, that's how you can transfer your spiritual gifts into the earth. You understand? Like, where you can benefit from them through in the earthly realm. If you understand, like, unleash this, hold nothing back, expand into the universe. This can actually help you expand your, material stuff and everything like that. That's what I'm seeing here. So that's all I have for everyone who selected group number 2. Thank you guys for watching. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did, in fact, like the reading. If it resonated with you, thumbs it up. It don't take nothing but a second. If you would like a private reading from me, the information is in the description. Now, I do have a sale going on currently that started on April 30th, and it's going to end on June 1st, 2025. So if you want a love reading from me, they are on sale. So go ahead on and book, your reading. Come book your reading. If you've been thinking about getting a love reading, because it ends on June 1st. That's going to be the last day to actually, like, book it. So, or like to get one, or whatever the case may be, however it's going to work out. Depends on, how many people going to be ahead of you or whatever. Right. But yeah, if you want a love reading, you'll find that information on the community tab page, because the sales prices are there. If you want to check them out, it's on a pink post. You just got to scroll down a little bit for it, not too far, just a little bit. Is that pink post? You'll see it is right there. Because the regular prices are in the description. Now, everything else I offer is at its regular price, so that's open for you to, if you want to get a regular reading, or you have specific questions or whatever, and you don't want a fixed love reading, and you have specific questions, that information is in the description. And any questions you have, my email, everything that I offer is in the description. If you are still confused, email me. If you're confused about, my prices, what I offer, or what's the sale about, I can give you that information. Email me, all right? Now, if this group did not resonate, you're always welcome to pick a different group. That is totally fine. Or you want to hear another message, or you were drawn to another group. Especially if you were drawn to another group, go ahead on, pick another group. And yeah, with that being said, I'm going to head out, y'all, and get into the next group. I love y'all. Hopefully you guys come back for another one. Have a good one. Hello and welcome to everyone who selected group number 3, okay? Now, before I get into it, if you don't believe in having, like, spiritual gifts, or you don't believe you have spiritual gifts, and you just like watching, I mean, it wouldn't make sense for you to watch this, because it's not going to make sense to you. So there's no point in you watching it, or you a little bit skeptical, even though you watch tarot, then still, don't watch the reading. It's not going to resonate. It's not going to make no sense. It's only for people who, want to, confirmation, want to see what their gifts is, and they're open to it or whatever, and just, just to see, but that's who the reading is for mostly. All right. And maybe they want to see how they can access them if that comes through. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah. So you guys pick light. Without the dark, we never see the stars. So yeah, maybe you need to bring these gifts to the light. Maybe some of you guys here need to raise your vibration so that obviously, so you can, you know, access these gifts. You have a deep connection of spirit. I definitely sense that. You are the light. Definitely, okay? We have coma. I'm going to put this here so it's not in our way. Healer. Oh, interesting. You have light. Heal on here, light worker. And we have past life. We have the star. Interesting. The 6 of swords. And what we have here last. The hermit, retreat and recharge. So I'm definitely getting here. You guys are the light. You guys are definitely star seeds in here. You may be light workers in this group for sure. You can be healers. You may have natural healing abilities. That's what I'm seeing here. It's your spiritual gifts. So all star seeds are light workers. Just, you know, automatically. So you definitely could be a light worker. That doesn't mean that you have to be like a tarot reader or like some medium or anything like that, or like do any spiritual work. Some of you probably do, but you know, you are a light worker. You just being here raises the vibration of the earth. But yeah, you do have a natural healing ability. Some of you, maybe, you know, this manifests you guys being in the medical field, or maybe you just have a healing voice. Maybe people like listening to you talk because it's, again, you have a healing voice, or people come to you for advice. Stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, that confirms that type of energy. Like, you would notice that people, you know, come for you for comfort. Always, you know, what word am I looking for? Venting to you. It's like that's all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Or you realize that throughout your life that you was always seem to like be somebody who other people like told all their business to and vented to. That's because you have a healing aura. You are a natural healer. Okay. It can also be some of y'all, it manifests again in you guys working in a medical field. That's why you were drawn to that field. For some of y'all, not all of y'all, maybe healing through your art, through your writing, through your singing, through talking, through whatever. It heals people. It don't matter what you do, or you can be a healer. You may do spiritual work, and that's the way that it comes out. It depends on who's watching. Because again, you have a healing aura, you have healing hands. You are a natural born healer. Okay. You are, you know, a light worker. You're a gifted healer. You know, that's just something that you were born with this. This is who you are. And then we have, coma here, unconscious. So you guys might have the ability here, and some of you do this already, or some of you, if you're curious, you can go into deep trance-like states. You may, your gifts is that you can just automatically astral travel. You can automatically connect in the 5D very easily. This is something here you unintentionally, like some people have to work for that. They have to go through meditations. They have to listen to sounds and things like that in order to, but it may be natural to you. Or, you know, if you do just start meditating, it's going to come to you easy, because this is something that, you was born with these gifts. You understand what I'm saying? You just haven't unlocked them because you haven't like done any deep meditation. But some people have to do this constantly for a long time because it's not something that comes naturally. They may have a other type of natural type of healing, type of spiritual gift. But this, to you, you can put yourself in, go into trance-like states. That's because you're a star seed. That's what I'm seeing here. And you can actually receive information and stuff from spirit. You can do this through just by setting that intention before you go to sleep. And instead of going to sleep, you can go ahead. You can also, a lot of you guys, if you can actually go to the spiritual realm as well, you know, because of that connection, because you're a star seed here. So, you know, without the dark, we never see the stars. So you are a star. You are the light. Okay. You are a healer. Now, you have a gift to accessing your past lives. If you believe that you have any past lives here, which a lot of you more than likely do. The situation has a connection to your past life, some trauma. Look into your past life. You can actually go in and look into your past life and see who you were or whatever. You have that gift here. Maybe some of y'all, you do that, like past life regression or something like that, or like past life there. Maybe you can do that. You can like put people in hypnosis and stuff like that. Maybe you might be that practitioner or whatever, or this can be something you just do for yourself. Yeah, or you have maybe some of y'all, you've had like dreams of your past life. It could be your most recent past life before this lifetime, or like you've been having dreams of being in certain time periods, and that's because you can access your past life. You can actually go back and see and everything like that. Again, you can go deep within. You can go into deep trance-like states. You can spiritually travel in deep. You can travel to the past, just in life. Because some people who astral travel are like, being a fighter, you can go to the past. Like you have that gift as well. That's what I'm seeing here. Because that soul deep connection you have to spirit. A lot of you guys, you can actually, communicate with the archangels and go to the spiritual realm. Like you have these abilities. If you did not know that, you can access this. Just do a little couple of sessions of meditation, and then you don't have to do too much. That's what I'm saying here, and you'll have that access, because this is your birthright. I don't know why they're saying like a birthright. This is I don't know why that's coming through as like a birthright, but it's coming through that way. This is your gifts. Okay, you can travel. Like I'm seeing a lot of spiritual travel here and go into different realms. You can also go to different places, like where you can see different life forms and things like that. And obviously, because you're a star seed, you can actually go and visit where you're from, being that you're a star seed, where you come from. You can actually go and visit there as well. Go to different realms, go to different forms of life here, if you understand what I'm saying. That's a gift that I'm seeing here with y'all. Okay, so that's what I see here. Let me take a look at the Hermit in the book. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Okay. Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. So yeah, definitely just align. All your chakras need to be aligned. And practice grounding as well. You got to do a lot of ground, because you can travel so much, you can become ungrounded as well. So definitely get into a grounding routine first, and then, balance them other chakras, okay? The Hermit card is one of solitude meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within. And yeah, this can help guide you through life as well, because yeah, all the answers do lie within. And if you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside of you. The cross-legged meditation position of a cave dwelling. The card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. So definitely, you guys need to just get into a meditation practice, and then you'll be able to access these gifts. Some of you already have access, and you just want to see if you was going to pick the right group or whatever, right? Yeah, let me see here. It represents the union of the masculine and feminine energies, hence the support of Mother, Father, God. Extended messages here is you have been working hard and giving all your current situation and maybe become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So some of you guys need to do that. So you are being guided to take a step back at this time. If you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process to retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation before moving forward. Yeah, definitely do that here. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. Okay, so that's just some messages coming through here. So that's what I see here. That's which some of you guys gifts and abilities is here. So you can access your past life if you know. I was seeing something here about past life regression or something. I don't know if some of y'all have been thinking about doing that, or you can access your past life. I'm saying healer here. I'm saying you're a star seed. You can go into deep trance life state. You can go to different life forms and life, different places you can visit. You can visit where you come from, being that you're a star seed. You can do a lot of spiritual travel. You can communicate with the archangels, and all that, to spirit, to some of you definitely could be mediums specifically in this group, to where you can communicate with the spiritual world in general. Like that can be like, some of you may be a medium, or you could get into mediumship, and you don't have to do that as no career. It may just be something you do, okay, that you just or maybe something you do on the side. You can definitely if you wanted to, you can definitely talk to the divine council, spirit, archangels, deceased people, all that. Because you can go in those deep trance-like states, different beings from different places and things like that. Like, you have those gifts as well. Again, that's because you are a star seed. That's why. Yeah, get natural born healing abilities here. If I'm forgetting something, I'm sorry here. You can go in a deep meditation. All you got to do is like really meditate on your heart. Meditation. That's all you need to do. You got to balance all your chakras though. But make sure that root chakra is, don't forget about that root chakra, because you're trying to balance that third eye chakra and that crown chakra. No, you got to make sure that root chakra balance, or you become ungrounded. It can cause hallucinations and things like that. If you know what I mean, you can become tired and drained when you are in your waking life, and things like that when you are awake, or like when you're not in a deep trance-like state. Again, it can cause hallucinations, delusions. You got to be careful with this stuff, okay? I'm not trying to scare you, but yeah. In worst cases, it can cause like psychosis if you're not careful. That's very rare though, so just be careful when you're doing this stuff. Proceed with caution, and I'm not telling you what to do. You can access these abilities or not. Some of y'all already have access to them, whatever, but yeah, just be careful when you're doing that. That's why I said you got to be grounded and balance all the chakras, okay? So it doesn't turn into something like that, okay? So you're not becoming like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not seeing stuff and like getting freaked out and like being, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't want to cause that. So yeah, that's what I see here for y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did in fact enjoy the reading. If you resonated with it, give it a thumbs up. It don't take nothing but a second. If you would like a private reading from me, all of that information is in the description, what I offer, my email, whatever. Now, I do currently have a love reading sale going on. Okay, it's still going on at April 30th to June 1st. I'm doing it for spring. That's that sale going on. Okay, so the love readings are all on sale. You can find them on the community tab page. Just scroll. You don't have to scroll too far. It's gonna be too far. It's gonna be a pink post, and you're gonna see the regular prices there, and you're gonna see the sale prices. Okay, because the regular prices are in the description. I didn't put that information down there. It's on that post. If you're still confused, you can email me and I can give you the information. I can send you the information. I can explain it to you. Or, if you want any reading from me that are even at the regular prices, obviously you can email me, of course. Do whatever you do. But yeah, I do want you guys to know, if you are interested in a love reading, it is on sale. It's a good time to get it. April 30th it started. It ends June 1st. So get it, 2025, so get it while it's here. Book your reading, a love reading, or, you know, again, all readings are in the description, what I offer, okay? So don't be shy. You can email me if you would like a private reading, okay? And with that being said, you know, if this group did not resonate, you're always welcome to pick another group. That is totally fine. Or you want to hear another message, that's fine. Especially if you're drawn to another group, so that's totally fine. Go ahead on, do what you do. But yeah, I'm going to head on out of here, y'all. I love y'all. And yeah, wishing you the best. Hopefully you can access these little gifts here if you want to. And yeah, hopefully you guys come back for another one. I love y'all again. Bye-bye. Peace.